What's up YouTube? DMLX here today, here to talk about Hellboy 3 and not having Pacific Rim 2. I know a lot of y'all disappointed that Pacific Rim, it's basically canceled for now. You know, they say it's on hold, but I think this movie's canceled. I mean, it did okay at the box office, but it wasn't enough to like, yeah, we need a sequel right at this minute, you know what I mean? Honestly, I don't really care that much. I was like, oh, here's a Pacific Rim's not coming out? Alright. I want Guillermo del Toro to work on Hellboy 3 after Crimson Peak, because I mean, they need to close that trilogy. From what I'm hearing so far from the story about Hellboy 3, it sounds fantastic. I really enjoyed both Hellboy 1. I really enjoy Hellboy 2. It's definitely my favorite out of those two films. And I want that trilogy to conclude because, let's face it, Ron Perlman, he ain't getting younger, man. He's getting up there. I think is he in his 70s or is he like he's in his late 60s? I think he's in his 70s. I could be wrong about that. So he's becoming like Sylvester Stallone, where he's still a big dude, but he's getting old, man. He can't be doing all this crazy action stuff, but it seems like he can still do it if he wants to. So I really look forward to Hellboy 3 if it ever comes out. Hopefully soon, like in the next 5 years, we get a Hellboy 3. That'll be fantastic. Fingers crossed, because like I said, I'm a big Hellboy fan. I really do enjoy that character. Enjoy the movies a lot. I mean, yeah, all the practical effects, making those creatures come to life, it was fantastic. I really like to see that happen again. But I mean, I think, you know, Guillermo and the studios, they need to come to a compromise. I know he's saying he wants like $120 million, which is a lot of money, and that's gonna be hard to bring back box office, but maybe they come to a compromise, maybe like somewhere like a middle ground, 90 million or 85, something like that. I think that'd be good. Hey, you know, there's also a thing called Kickstarter if you want some extra money from the fans, but I don't know how much that's gonna give you, but hey, you never know. Let me guys in the comments down below. Do you guys still want Pacific Rim 2 or you want a Hellboy 3 instead? Honestly, I say forget about Pacific Rim 2. Work on Hellboy 3, because that sounds like a movie I really want to see more, because I think Pacific Rim ended perfectly. I don't think it needs a sequel. I mean, it was awesome. I really enjoyed Pacific Rim, watching giant robots and giant monsters fight to the death, you know what I mean? That was fantastic, but for me, it's just like, well, I'd rather just see a Hellboy 3. That's just my opinion, because, you know, I really enjoyed that series, and I think it's underrated, underappreciated. I feel like if you like build the hype for that movie, I think a lot of people will go out and see it, especially with how superhero movies are now. You know, they're escalated to a whole new scale, whole new level, and with Guillermo del Toro at the helm, maybe come to a compromise with the budget of Hellboy 3, I think it'd be fantastic. The whole story with the twins, one actually being evil, the other actually being good, that sounds fantastic, and seeing the whole apocalypse possibly coming to fruition in Hellboy 3, that sounds pretty nice to me. And I just watched Hellboy 1 on Netflix. If you haven't seen the first Hellboy, go check it out. So would you like to see a Hellboy 3 over Pacific Rim 2, or do you think, or were you disappointed that Pacific Rim 2 is not coming in 2017? Let me know in the comment section down below. Like, subscribe, more content to me on Hellboy films and other films in general. I'm DMLX. I'll see you in the future.